Good morning, hello, and welcome back to Ruthless channel. We are here with the MRC lads once again, and we are at round 6 at Spa for the Mec Endurance League. Now, we've got the GR2 class and the GR4 class. GR2 class is everyone will be in the Lexus RCF. And in the GR4 class, they have a choice between Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, BMW, M4, Genesis G70, Jaguar F-Type, and Toyota Supra. So they can choose from any of them whoever in the GR4 class. This is a 90-minute race, and all tyres are required to be used unless there is rain. And obviously then, if there's rain, the tyre will become null and void. Now, usually Scooby 66 would be doing a commentary for this, but unfortunately he's unable to attend this race, so I stood in to do it for him. But anyway, after a 10-minute qualifying at Spa, 24-hour layout, Blackie qualified in first. Fast Jams qualified second, Big Mac qualified third, Skip qualified fourth, Willie Bob qualified fifth, Evil qualified sixth, Mark qualified seventh, Surfer qualified eighth, Campo qualified ninth. Got to say thank you for Campo as he hosted this race. Dinky is in 10th. Shukin is in 11th, and Mini is in 12th. So let's get this race on the way. Remember, it's a 90-minute race, so it's going to be a long race. And it's a rolling start as well. And they're off. Coming through the first of the uphill bar, and James is already trying to get past Blackie. They are side by side. Well, James backs off a little bit. Oh, Blackie goes a little bit wide, hits a curb that allows Mac to get past and Skip to get past as well. So at the moment, Mark is leading for the GR4 guys, with Evil right behind him. Surfer's there as well. There's Giggles. Dinky there in 10th, Spooking there in 11th, and Mini's there in 10th. So Fast James is obviously leading at the moment after Blackie making a mistake, with Mac right there behind him. And Skip's a little bit further back, but not too far back. And Blackie's fallen off a little bit, and then Willie's fallen off a bit as well. But Willie is on hard tyres, but so is Blackie as well. Skippy, Mac, and Fast Jam's on hard tyres. So obviously Jams in first, starts on hards. Mac starts is in second on softs. Skip is in third and softs. Blackie's on hard tyres in fourth. Willie's on hard tyres in fifth. Schumacher in sixth, starts on hard tyres. Surfer starts on hards. Dinky starts on softs. Evil starts on hards. Camper starts on hards. Strukin starts on hards. And Mini starts on hards. Oh, Mac got up to first, went a bit wide there. So it allowed James to get back past. Now Skip's going for a pass, trying to go for a pass on Mac, but Mac's not having any of it. Hello to whoever is watching. There is Skip is starting to open up a gap to Blackie now, and then he's opening Blackie's opening up a gap to Willie as well. And then Mark, looks like Mark is starting to pull away a little bit from Surfer, but Surfer has got Dinky right behind him. And then there's Evil there as well. And then Campo Giggles is falling off a little bit, but he's not too far behind. Oh, Shuriken's got a half-second penalty. And he's obviously fallen behind. And then Minnie's fallen behind as well, down in 12th. So Matt, let's just go back and have a look to see where Matt got past Jams there. Okay, so Matt got out that corner a bit better than Jams did. Side by side through this bit. So he's got up into first. And then coming into the final corner. Takes that a little bit wide, but manages to maintain the lead, but Jams will be able to try and go for a pass here. Oh, Matt goes a bit wide there, allowing Jams to get past and Skip to get past as well, so that's put Matt down to third. Oh well, Matt's still in the second at the moment. Right, Skip eased off a little bit because Mac was just there. But you can see Skip is trying his hardest to get past Mac. As Jams is trying to get away, but with it being hards, it's proven very difficult for him. And that explains to me now why I was able to keep up with him, because he was on hards and I was on softs. So, yeah. So you can see Mac is back trying to get past Jams again. Well, Mac, it looks like Mac went a bit wide there. Oh, actually, no. I believe I bumped Jams a little bit, so obviously I slowed down a little bit because of that. So obviously we've got lap 3 that the top 3 are all still together battling it out. Blackie is not far behind, same with Willy Bob. And then we come to the GR4 guys. Mark still leading that class with Surfer there in 7th but 2nd for that class. Dink's still there, battling with him. You see Dink is trying to get past. Right on his rear end. Can Dink go for a pass? Try and go for a pass. Oh, Dink's trying to go on the rock in the side of him. Oh, Surfer went completely wide. Oh no, Surfer. Let's just have a look to see what happened to Surfer. Oh dear, unfortunately Surfer went completely wide, hit hit the gravel and it spat him back out, so that's a very unfortunate for Surfer. That's not going to allow Drew King to catch up, but obviously not go for a pass. He's going to just stay behind there. Think he slowed down a bit because I think he believed he might. I think he might have thought he pushed Surfer off a little bit. I'm not too 100% sure. If there was, it would have been a very minor touch anyway, even if there was. Yeah, I didn't let him go past. I think may have felt that he touched Surfer there. So Campo is the first one to go in the pits to come off them hard tyres. With the Spa 24-hour layout, this pit lane is very long compared to the other Spa layout. So let's go up the top, guys. So the moment Skip has taken the lead at the moment, with Jams there in second. And Mac there in third, a little bit behind, trying to catch back up. So hello to whoever is watching. Let's just run a lap with Jams now. He's coming down the straight. Mac, you can see Mac in his mirror, and we're coming up to the first person to lap. So Campo is the first one to be lapped on lap 5. See, Mac has really caught up with, or you can see Mac's trying to get past. I think he might have bumped Giggles a little bit by accident, but he got past, so he's dropped off a little bit. Let's go. It's starting to go dark, so we're going to be in the dark very soon. Coming through this next section. Then coming this straight, James can still see Mac right behind him. So he gets through the last chicane. You see Mac still there. Skippy is definitely pulled away, but I think that's going to happen because Skip's on the soft tyres. So first through the first corner. And obviously Mac's still trying to catch him up. So Willie's got past Blackie now. Blackie and obviously is down to 5th, chasing down Willie down. Obviously they are both, Willie and Blackie are both on hard tyres. Mark's there in 6th, in obviously 1st place for the GR4 guys. Evil's there in 2nd for the GR4 guys. Falling off a little bit. Mark has started to get the distance now. Dinky's there in 8th, falling off a little bit in 3rd. Surfer's there in 9th, will actually be 4th. Shuriken's there in 10th, to be 5th. Mini's obviously in their 11th now. And Giggles is there in last place at the moment. He's well behind, but he was the first person to pit and he's on soft tyres, so he should be able to catch back up again. The Skip obviously is leading still. He's coming up to that Mini now. So Mac and Jams are back at it again. So they're lapping Mini now. I think these two are out of the. And then let's have a look. See. So Blackie is. Well, he has pulled away from Blackie a little bit now. Mark's there in 6th, Evil's there in 7th, Dink's there in 8th, Surfer's there in 9th, Tricky's there in 10th, Mini's there in 11th, obviously being lapped by Willie and Blackie, and Giggles is there in 12th. So Skip has really opened up a big gap to Jams in 2nd. With obviously Mac there trying to chase Jams down in 3rd. You see Mac's right behind Jams now, trying to get past him. Have a look, see on their fuel. The Skip's doing fine on fuel and his tyre wear is fine. Same with James, has got a little bit less fuel than Skip has. I think James will be in the pit soon. Mac has got about the same fuel as Jams at the moment by the looks of it. Willie's got quite a bit of fuel, Blackie's got less. He's still there in 5th. The Jams obviously is there in 2nd. Oh, Max, oh, I remember now. Max now got his lap 8 and my TV decided to go into rest mode, so I had to, that cost me a bit of time, so that was very unfortunate for me. So there I was about 4 or 5 seconds behind. That's allowed Jams to pull away. Oh, Mac has now spun. Let's have a look, see what happened. Okay, it's coming around this bit. Oh dearie me. That's he took the curb, too much of the curb coming through that corner, and it's batting back out, unfortunately. So that's pushing him further back, and that's allowed Willie and Blackie to get past. So that's put Willie up to third, Blackie into fourth. Blackie's now going into the pits. Obviously Mac's there in fifth. Mac is coming around. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, what happened here? Too much power on, and then he's just clearing stuff, and Dinky's trying to get past as well. So sorry about that, Dink. It's kind of, I couldn't do anything about that one. The skip obviously is leading still, with Jams there in second. Jams is there in second still. Willie's in third. Blackie's in the pits. I imagine he's gonna go on to, he's about to hit his pit box, and I think he's gonna go on to softs, I believe. We'll find out in a minute. And then Mac has hit his pit box, and he goes on to hards, if I remember. That's what I did I believe. So Mark's there in sixth currently, with Evil there in seventh, Surfer there in eighth, Shukin there in ninth, Giggles in 10th now, Dink is there in 11th, Minnie there in 12th. I think Dink was on soft tyres. I think was in hards. No, he was on soft, so yeah, Dink's now gone onto the hard tyres. And then Minnie's there in 12th. So Skip has quite good lead at the moment over Jams, who is now going into the pits for a stop. Well, that will put Willie up to second for the time being. And Blackie there is got a 3-second penalty, that would be the pit lane. And then Mac's got a 6-second penalty. Ooh, that is not very, that would be because he had a bad in lap and then a bad going out as well, so Mac did not have very much good luck there. But like Mac nearly went completely wide there. That's another half a second for him, but can he catch up? Oh no, now Max spun it again. The skip is still leading, and Willie is about 20 seconds, I think. Looking at that, actually maybe not 20. Well, I think maybe about 20 seconds. I think, but I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't, unfortunately, don't tell me. However, Skip has now gone into the pits to change his tyres. I think Welly will probably be, Welly's going in the pit. Welly's going into the pits now. With fast jams. I don't think he will be close enough to retake second place. I might be wrong, but we'll find out. He's just lapping and shrieking. Blackie's there in fourth. He's not too far from Jams. Then Mac there is in fifth place. Trying to get past Surfer. Oh, Mac goes out very wide. Oh dear. Mac's not having a really good time of it. He had like 8 good laps and then it all went to crap for him, so that's very unfortunate. So Willie is still in the pits. I think he's just on his way. Yeah, he's just on his way out now, and he is now onto the soft tyres. And Jams is just coming up. So he's well gonna get out. Yeah. Oh, Jams just got past Willie just in time to get up to second place. So that's pushed Willie down to third. Blackie's there in fourth. Mac's there in fifth. True King's there in sixth, obviously first for the GR4 guys, but I think he probably will be looking at his fuel gauge. He will probably be going at the end of this lap. I probably think he will be in the pits. Giggles is there in second for the GR4 guys. Mark's there in third. Evil's there in fourth. Surfer's there in fifth. Dink's there in sixth. Minnie's there in seventh. There isn't really any battle going between them guys at the moment. Skip is still well ahead. Jams there in second. Welly is still trying to chase Jams down. Right now Jams is on the medium tyres and Willie is on the soft tyres, so that's going to give Will a bit of an advantage over Jams. Yeah, Willie, right, let's do a lap with Willie. Through the first corner right behind Jams. You can see Blackie in the distance. You see him getting closer, closer, closer. Closing that gap on, trying to close the gap on Jams. True King from the has now pitted, so I think Campo will probably take the lead for the GR4 guys. Yep, Campo did. So Willie has come out of this bit, come and run this long sweeping left-hander. You can see Blackie there in the distance, trying to close the gap. Mac has now pitted again to get off them hard tyres. So Willie has dropped off a little bit now. Right, Willie closed the gap a little bit, but not much. So that was a lap with Willie. And all the time, Blackie has closed the gap. He is every lap, he is closing the gap to Willie. So Mac is in the pits to get rid of them tyres, and he is now a lap down on the GR2 guys. So it shows how bad a race he is having, because 4-8. Yeah, I think that's 4 laps, and he was down by like there. Yeah. But yeah, Mac has got a 3-second penalty now. Giggles in 6th, first place for the GR4 guys. Then Mark's there in 7th, but 2nd for the GR4 guys. Evil 8th, 3rd, 9th, 4th. Dink 10th, Mini 11th, who's got a half-second penalty, and he's about to be lapped again by Skip. And Shrukin is there in 12th. He's not too far. Shrukin's not too far behind Mini. So Skip still got big leads, but Jams has been closing the gap, so he's not too far behind now. Like, the gap's a lot lesser than it was before. He's still got Willie right behind him in 3rd. Now, half an hour gone, we still have got 1 hour of the race to go, and we're only on lap 14. Now remember guys, if you do like my content, feel free to have a look at everything I've got on my page. If you do like what you see, like, comment and subscribe. Blackie's there in 4th, he's still closing the gap. He's a lot closer to Willie now. I don't know, because James is trying to get away, but he's not having any luck at the moment. Willie is keeping him there, keeping James honest. You can see how close Blackie's getting now. Well, Willie is desperately trying to get past Jams, and this is becoming a become now a three-way battle for second. And Max there in fifth. Obviously he's a lap down, so he's none in void. Giggles is there in sixth. Mark's in seventh. He's about 5 seconds behind Campo at the moment. If Evil a couple seconds behind Mark. Surfer is about 5 seconds behind, I think. And then Dinky's there in 10th with the second, third and fourth all trying to get past him. And then Strukin is there in 11th, coming up to the last corner. And Mini is there in last place. That last corner as well. So Skip is still leading, but Welly's got up to second now. Oh, let's just have a look to see, because Jams has dropped 2 places there. Okay, come through this part. Willie and Blackie are there. Willie goes out wide. Oh, Willie gets passed on that corner. Then Blackie gets passed as well. So he had Jams had a bad couple corners there, so that's pushed him down to 4th. So now Blackie is chasing down Welly to try and get that second place. And Jams is back, so the second, third and fourth are still battling it out. And Max there in 5th place. Well behind and a lap down. He's on the soft tyres. Now Giggles has gone in for his second pit stop. I imagine, I don't know if he's either gonna put on the medium tyres here. Or he may stay on the softs and do another stint on them. Let's just stay with Campo for a second to see what he does. Yep, Campo is doing a second stint on the soft tyres, just filling the car up. And he's on his way back out, so that's marking to 6th, Evil is 7th, Surfer there in 8th, Dinks there in 9th. Giggles is there in 10th, Spookin's there in 11th, and Mini's there in 12th, but they are, Spookin and Mini are side by side. Mini's trying, let's just stay with these guys for a second, because I know I've done a lot more coverage on the GR2 guys than the GR4 guys, so let's just stay with these two for a bit. You see Mini is chasing Shrukin down, but I know that so Shrukin's in the Alpha and Mini's in DM4, and I know the Alpha is a lot better than the M4 is. Let's just run with Mini for a second like this. Because Shrukin is pulling away a little bit now. And he's closed the gap a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're both on medium tyres, so there's no advantage there. Oh, so Mini's managed to get past Shrukin there. Oh, but Mini's now gone into the pits. Oh, he needed to because of his fuel. So that's going to put Shrukin back up to 11th place. So let's go and see how the guys at the front are doing. Skip's still leading. Blackie's there in second now. He's pulled away from Welly in third. James is there in fourth. Oh, Mac went wide there. Oh. Oh dear. Aha. Oh dearie me. He's not having much luck at the moment, really. Mac isn't. Oh, with that damage, that hasn't really helped, and he's went back off again. So Mark's there in sixth, first for the GR4 guys. Evil there in, let's see, there's not too much of a gap between Mark and Evil. And then there's Surfer there in 8th, with Dinkwell back in 9th, and then Giggles as well back in 10th, then Shrukin is then 11th, and Mini is now just coming out of the pits. So Skip still has a big lead, but every lap, everyone else is catching. Blackie is catching him up now, because now he can finally see one of his competitors by catching him up. Willie's there in third. James is there in fourth, dropped off a little bit. And Mac there in fifth. Just like to say well done to Mac for carrying on, because I know being a lap down off, when you haven't even done half an hour of the race, can be very disheartening. Oh, and I'm just watching Mac, and then he spins it again. And he's got it going again, with a bit of damage still again. So Blackie is now gone in the pits for his next pit stop. That's allowed Welly to take second and Jams to take third. So Mark's there in 6th, Evil's there in 7th, Surfer's there in 8th, Giggles is there in 9th, Shuriken's there in 10th. He has got half a second penalty as well. Dink's there in 11th. And Minnie's there in 12th. I'm going to do that for a second just while I fill my drink up and give my voice a little rest. So I might go quiet for a second. So lap 20 now, 42 minutes, well 43 minutes through the race, and it's starting to get light again now. But Skip is currently leading with Welly there in 2nd, Jams there in 3rd, Blackie there in 4th, Mac there in 5th with half a second penalty, Mark's there in 6th, Evil's there in 7th, Giggles is there in 8th, Surfer's there in 9th, Chukin's there in 10th, Dinky's there in 11th, Minnie's there in 12th. So it's getting very light now, getting out the darkness. Thankfully there's no sign of any rain coming. Willie is there about 5 seconds behind Skip, I think. And then James is about 5 seconds behind Willie. Blackie's there in 4th, he's well behind, but obviously he had his other pit stop. Then Mac is there going into the pits. Mark's there still there in 1st for the GR4 guys. Evil is not too far behind Mark actually. He's actually quite close. And then there's a big gap to Giggles, who's in 3rd for the GR4 guys. And then Surfer's a bit behind. And then Shuriken's not actually too far behind Surfer. And then Dink's there in 11th. And Mini's there in 12th. So Skip is obviously still leading. Welly's there second. Jams is now in the pits, just filling up his fuel, and I think he's going to probably change to soft tyres now. And Mac he's just sitting in the pits now. Well, yeah, I remember now. Think about because of the lap down, I just was not enjoying it, so I just gave up just to as you say, get my mind focused again after having such a bad few laps. Mark's there in. Oh, Mark's just overtaken Mac in the pits. So Giggles is now going to, I think he will overtake Evil, yeah, probably. Let's just stay with Giggles, see if he can take the lead for the GR4 guys. Mark's just making his way out of the pits, and Giggles is just coming up the hill, so he's just managed to do it and get past Mark up to take the lead for the GR4 guys for now. Smack has now decided to come back out. Smock's there in 7th, Evil's there in 8th, Surf's there in 9th, Tricker's there in 10th, Dink's there in 11th, Mini's there in 12th. Sorelli now is leading the race. We're Skip well behind, but Skip has just been in the pits. And I think Willie will probably go in the pits at the end of this lap. Let's just stay with Willie for a second. I don't know if it'll be enough to stay ahead of Skip. Yep, Willie is now going in the pits. So let's stay with Skippy for a second. See if he can retake the lead. We're just coming through this rather slow sector. Comes around this bit, around this right-hander. So he still hasn't hit he's in the pits, but he's just about to hit his pit box now. And Skip's just coming up to the final chicane. Willie's fuel is filling up. Will Willie have done enough to stay in the lead? Blackie's right there behind as well, Skippy, so he's not too far behind. So Willie is just making his way out of the pits now, but yeah, that way unfortunately wouldn't have done enough. So Willie's now dropped down to third place. That's put Skip back up to first and Blackie up to second. And now Willie's back in third. And Jam's there in fourth. Giggles is there in fifth. Mark is there in sixth. Evil's there in seventh. Surfer's there in eighth. Shukin's there in ninth. Dink's there in 10th. And Max there in 11th place with a 3-second penalty. And Minnie there in 12th. So Mac has a lot of work to do. But with him being in the GR2 and the others ahead of him in the GR4s, it shouldn't be difficult for him to get back up there. But he's got a 3-second penalty as well. Let's just do a lap with Mac. 2 minutes of fame. So he's coming up to Dink now, going on the outside. Obviously he's got no one ahead of him. He's got Dink behind him, but obviously Dink's in the GR4, so Dink's not going to be able to catch him. Max now serving his penalty. And Max on the soft tyres now as well. So he gets through that last chicane over the start finishing line on his tight right hander. But let's just go back out there. Harry Blackie is leading at the moment. Skip has fallen off full. Jams is up to second now. And let's just have a look. Yeah, they're trying to get past everyone here. I think it's very difficult when you're trying to defend and you've got looks like a class behind you, so Jams has benefited quite a bit there. So Skip's there in third with Welly trying to get past. He's right behind there in fourth place with Mark there in fifth. Camper there in sixth. Evil there in seventh. Surfer there in eighth. And then Mac there in ninth with half a second penalty. Shukin there in 10th, Dink there in 11th, Minnie there in 12th. So Blackie has pulled out quite a big gap to James' second. And then there is a gap to Willie in fourth, but Skip has just taken that place, so Skip's up to third. So Mark's there in fifth. Campo's there in sixth. Evil's there. So at the moment you've got Mark and Campo battling it out for that fifth place. And you've got Evil and Surfer is on his right behind Evil, trying to get past to get into that seventh spot. Then you got Mac there in 9th. Mark has got a bit of a gap to Giggles, but Giggles is not too far behind. Giggles he can see. So they're all still battling. They are both on soft. Mark and Campo are both on the soft tyres. The Evil is there in 7th. He has got Surfer breathing down his neck, hoping that Evil will make a mistake. And then they can see Mac is just there in the distance, catching them up. With half a second penalty again, unfortunately. Let's just stay with these guys for a second. I can see Mac there behind, but at the time I was trying to be very careful because with them two battling I didn't want to affect their race. So I had to wait for the perfect time. Well, I just waited till it was straight to be able to do it. There we go, Mac does it, gets past Evil and Surfer. Oh, them two went out a bit wide, so Surfer's got up to... So Surfer's got past, Surfer's up to 8th. And Evil's there, that is down to 9th, but they are still battling it out for that 8th place. So Mac has now got past Campo in 7th. If you do like what you're seeing, like, comment and subscribe, it would be much appreciated. Now Surfer and Evil have closed right up on Campo now. They're battling with him now. Surfer and Campo were side by side. Surfer's trying to get past. Yep, Surfer's got past. Let's push Campo down to 7th. Evil is right behind Campo as well now. Can Evil go for a pass? See, they're side by side now. He's trying to go past. Can he do it? Yep, he's done it. Evil's past Campo. Let's push Campo down to 9th place. We are 1 hour into this race now. We have got 30 minutes to go. So these two are still battling. Campo has dropped off a little bit from Surfer and Evil. No, he's not too far behind, but looking at the tyre wear, Evil and Surfer do have much tyre wear, whereas Campo has very bad tyre wear on his front tyres. So that's probably what's not helping him. So Surukin is now in the pits from 11th place. And Mini is there. Coming up, he's gonna have to probably go in the pits this lap to fill up. So let's go up to see how the guys at the front are doing. Blackie is leading. Jams is there in second. And then Skip is there is a bit of a gap between first and second, and then you got Skip's just gone into pits now. Yeah, to get off them hard tyres. So that's going to allow Welly to get up to third place. And then Mac there is in fifth place. He's got past all the GR4 guys. So Mark is got quite a big lead, got quite a decent lead over Surfer, who's in seventh, and then Evil is still trying to chase Surfer down in eighth. And Campo has fallen behind a little bit. I don't know, Campo might go in the pits this lap to change his tyres. I don't know, let's just stay with Campo for a bit and see. Yep, Campo's going in the pits now to change his tyres. So Dink is there in 10th place. I think Dink will probably catch Campo up while Campo is in the pits. Blackie's just about to come and lap Dinky. I mean, Blackie is just about to come and lap Dinky. So Sukin's there, has just been lapped by Mac. And then Mini's there in 12th. It looks like he's just pitted. So he's well behind True King now. But on the same lap. So Blackie is there leading. Jams is trying to close the gap on him. Blackie has that half-second penalty, so that's going to help Jams close the gap even more. Let's have a look at the times at the moment. The fastest lap I can see Blackie's done is 1:10.095, but obviously he would have done a faster lap than that, but that was earlier. Jams has just set the most recent fastest lap of a 2:08.148. Willie's fastest lap is a 2:08.9. Skip's fastest lap is, I'm not quite sure, out of all the times, probably at the moment from the fastest lap I can see on there, on the screen it's a 2:10.6, but it'd be a lot better than that. And Mac's fastest lap for all that is a 2:11.1 at the moment. But he had done a faster lap than that, I do remember I did. So at the moment, Mark's, they're still leading for the GR4 guys. Mark's fastest lap is a 2:29.004. Evil's fastest lap is a 2:29.000. So that is really close between them two guys for who's got the fastest lap. But Surfer's got the Yep, Surfer has got the fastest lap for the GR4 guys with a 2:28.8. At the moment, Dig's fastest lap is from what I can see, is a 2:31.7. Campos is a 2:31.7 as well. Shuriken's fastest is a 2:34.0. And Minis is a 2:32.7. So anyway, Jams is now leading as Blackie has come into the pits. That's allowed Willie to get past as well, so Blackie's fallen down to third now. Now we're at 1 hour 6 minutes, so we've got just over 20 minutes left of this 90-minute endurance. We're on lap 29. Well, lap 30 now, sorry. So with just over 20 minutes to go, Jams is leading. Willie's in second, Blackie's in third. Skip's there in fourth, Max there in fifth. About 4 laps down, I think. Mark's there in sixth. In first for the GR4 guys. Evil second. Surfer third. Campo fourth. Dinky fifth. Shuriken fifth. And Mini sixth. I think. I might have that completely wrong because it is very difficult telling where everyone is and positions, actually proper positions they are in when it's a multi-class. So forgive me if I got it wrong. So Jams is now with 1% of fuel left. He is now coming into the pits for what I would believe will be his final stop of the race. So Willie's just gone past the start finish line now. That should put Willie up to first for the time being. Willie obviously is leading with a big lead over Jams. He's now just about to leave the pits. He should get... Yeah, Blackie has got past. No, he's just come past. Will Jams stay in second, or will Blackie get back there first? Yeah, Blackie just does it, just gets up to second. James is there right behind him now. But now they're both good. Let's have a look. Willie will have to pit again. But Blackie and Jams should be good now till the end. Skip's there in fourth. And then Max there in fifth place. He is, I think it's 3 or 4 laps behind. So Mark's there in sixth, Evil's there in seventh. Evil's not actually too far behind Mark. See, Mark, he's trying to close the gap, but they are set in very similar times. When they're set in similar times, it's very difficult to catch someone. The Surfer is there, well behind Evil, and he's also got Blackie and Jams literally just passing him. And then there's a big gap to Campo there in 9th, Shrukin there in 10th. Dinky's not actually too far behind. He's trying to close the gap on Shruking. And then Mini there in 12th place. So Willie is now in the pits. Blackie and Fast Jams are there. They're still battling it out for that position. So Jams has just got past. So Jams is now up to first with Blackie up to second. Let's just run a lap with these two. And these two are side by side. You can see how close Jams is. You can see Jams is really trying to get past Blackie. Can Blackie hold Jams off for the remaining Yeah, we've got just over 15 minutes left remaining of this race. Can Blackie hold Jams off? Only time will tell. Willie's there in third. He has now got Skip right behind him. Oh, Scott went a little bit wide there. And Skip's just spun it! Hit too much of the curb, and unfortunately that spun him around and spat him back out. So now that's given, thanks to Skip spinning, that's given Welly the breathing room now that he needed. So Max now in the pits for his final stop. Just filling up, he's filled up now, he's not going to change his tyres, he's going to do another stint on the softs. So Mark's there in 6th. There is still a bit of a gap for Mark and Evil. And then Surfer is not too far behind Evil. He is trying to catch Evil back up. And then Campo's a bit far back from Surfer. And then Dink is a long way back from Campo. Shrukin is there in 11th. He is closing on Dinky. But it's another, I always say, it's one. I always say it's one thing to catch someone, it's another thing to pass. So that'll be the question, can Shrew get, if he catches Dink, can he get past? We have now less than 15 minutes left of this race. And then it's Mini in 12th. So James is still, we're on lap 34. James is leading with Blackie still right there behind him. And then Willie is about 20 seconds behind, I think. And then Skip's about 10 seconds behind Willie. And then Max there in 5th. So let's just... It's like Blackie dropped off a little bit, made a mistake I think, and he dropped off a little bit. So Willie's there in 3rd. Skip is there in 4th. We're looking at their times. Skip may be able to catch Willie up. I don't know. It's only a matter of time whether we can or not. And then Max there in currently in 5th position, but he's well back and quite a few laps behind, so he's not even going to bother trying to catch him up because there's no point. So Mark is leading for the GR4 guys, and then Surfer's there in 2nd for him, and see Evil's right there now. Surfer's got past Evil. I didn't see that one, so sorry about that. But Surfer's got past Evil. He's up to 2nd for the GR4 guys. Evil is still there in 3rd, still chasing Surfer down. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to down Surfer for a second because I really got to go to the loo. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But when someone's got to go, someone's got to go. But let's see. We've got 10 minutes, just gone past the 1 hour 20-minute mark, so there's 9 minutes left of the race. James is still leading. And Blackie's fallen back a little bit, but he's not too far behind. So Willie's there in third. Skip's there in fourth. Mac's there in fifth. Mark's there in sixth. Surfer's there in seventh. Evil's there in eighth. Campo's there in ninth. Dink's there in 10th. Shrukin's there in 11th. Minnie's there in 12th. So James has pulled a gap out to Blackie now. So James has just got a half-second penalty. That will allow Blackie to catch him a little bit. I don't think he'll catch him that much, but he'll allow him because the penalty line is on a straight, so that will help Blackie out a little bit. And Willie is well behind in third. You can see over time Skip has been catching Willie, but there's less than 8 minutes to go, so is there going to be enough time for Skip to catch Willie? We're just going to have to wait and see. Mac's there in fifth. Yeah, Mac is there in fifth. He's 4 laps down on the top 4, but a lap ahead of the GR4 guys. So at the moment, Mark is well ahead of Surfer. Well, Surfer's not actually that far behind, so he could theoretically, catch up if Mark makes a mistake. And that's probably about a 10-second gap, I think, between them two. Then Evil is only a couple seconds behind Surfer, I'd say probably about 5 seconds behind Surfer at the moment. So there's still everything to play for in this race at the moment. We're coming up to 1 hour 25 minutes, so we're coming up to the final 5 minutes of this race. So there is only two, maybe three laps to go. Well, 3 out of push. Campo's are in ninth, well behind Evil. And then Dinky's well behind Campo, but he does have Shrukin breathing down his neck in 11th place, but he has got half a second penalty. So let's just stay with these two for a second. And see if Shrukin can do anything about, but it does look like Dinky is pulling away from Shrukin. But yeah, Dinky is pulling away. Looking at Their times. Dink's fastest is a 2:29.9, and Shuriken's is a 2:32.1 at the moment. So I think there's parts of the track that Shuriken's quicker, but then there's other parts that Dinky is quicker. Now Skip is just lapping Shuriken there. And then Minnie's there in 11th place. I mean in 12th. So James is still leading. Blackie is there in second still, not too far behind. So Willie's there in third, he's well behind, so he probably won't catch them now. So Skip's there in fourth. Mac's there in fifth, Mark's there in sixth, Surfer's there in seventh, Evil's there in eighth. Not too far behind Surfer. So Campo's there in 9th, Dinky's there in 10th. Shuriken's still chasing Dinky down, but we've got less than 2 minutes remaining, so this will be their last lap for them. And then Minnie's there in 12th. Minnie is a lap down on the guy in front of him. So James has just about to come across the line to start his final lap. Blackie's there in second. Willie's there in third. Skip's there in fourth. So will Skip get there in time to have another lap? Let's just stay with Skip for a second just to see if he does. I think he probably will, because there's still 30 seconds left, so yeah. I think he'll get over the line with plenty of time to spare. Yeah, he does. So I think the first of the GR2 guys to cross the line at period will be Mac. This will be Mac's final lap. Yep, Mac has finished in fifth. Mark's there on his last lap. Surfer is there, not too far behind. So Mark is just coming around this last section for the final time. And Mark has finished there. Jams and Blackie have finished in first and second, so well done to them. Surfer's finished. So Willie's just coming across the finish line now as well. Abel's finished now as well. So it's very difficult to tell where everyone's finishing. Where everyone finished at the end of the race. So Skip's just coming around the final chicane to fit. He will finish as well. Campo's now coming across, so he is finished, and the final one to cross the line will be Minnie. And Minnie's run out of fuel as well, so this last part is going to have to do with no fuel. So that's Minnie across the line. So after the hour and 30 minutes, Jams wins. Congratulations to him. Blackie finishes second. Willie finishes third. Skip finishes fourth. Mac finishes fifth for the GR2 guys. And then for the GR4 class, Mark wins that class. In first, Surfer finishes second, Evil finishes third, Camper finishes fourth, Dinky finishes how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Camper finishes fourth, Dinky finishes fifth, Fukin finishes sixth, and Minnie finishes oh god, sorry guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and Minnie finishes seventh. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.